Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the mound now, Michael Lorenzen. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go now. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. Here's a rocket out to left and puts the squeeze on that. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Edwin Rios.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them, and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 on the year. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. Here's Nico Hoerner. And it is 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike two. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Dansby Swanson stands in. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
So first and second with one man gone. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Edwin Rios. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
In for a strike. Now 3-2. Left field. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So first and second with 2 outs. Trey Mancini now. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
On the ground to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park. And on the mound today, Adrian Sampson.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win. And I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Here's the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Smash down the left field line. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Calls it in for the out. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Austin Meadows.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Fly ball down the line. Happ on his horse. And a 1-2 again. Got it by him for the K. 1 left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger, remember, in 2017, he won the Rookie of the Year, hit 39 homers, and that set a National League rookie home run record. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Yeah, Boog, a tremendous athlete. He won the Rookie of the Year as a first baseman, plays center field with the tops in the game, and has got a Gold Glove in right.
And a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. That one the other way. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And a count 1-2. And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's Austin Meadows.
Tigers, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the right fielder.
And now number 75. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. The count 2-1. And there's a ball. That catches the corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Ground ball, Mancini takes it himself, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back, and the batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter number 2, second baseman,
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And the righty deals. There's a strike. Hammer, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he'll make it into 3rd with a triple.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Next pitch is inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Righty delivers. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now fly ball to right center. Vierling makes the play. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they're up by 3.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. 2 outs. And downstairs.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And now it's even up. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Tigers nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now here is Ryan Kreidler. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Now batting, left field.
So 2 down now, and here is Akil Baddoo. Led off this game with a double. The 3-1. And that's through there for a strike.
Full count.
The kick, the 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back. Edwin Rios here.
The designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Trey Mancini now at the plate. The 1-1. On the ground, Maton sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Bellinger up to hit.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
That one ripped. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Yan Gomes. Grounded out his first time. And here it comes. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. In there safely.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Bellinger, the runner at third. Gomes on at first with 2 down. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, these are the ones you hate to see. It got him right in the head. Amazingly, he looks like he might be okay. He's kind of waving everyone off.
Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty amazed. They obviously take any shot to the head very seriously, but you're right, Boog. It looks like he's doing okay out there. Thank goodness.
New arm out of the bullpen, Eduardo Rodriguez. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 57, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The 2-1. That's through there for a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Gomes headed home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline and he scores. It's 6-0.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Next offering is fouled back. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Kicks and fires. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 6 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Nick Maton.
The shortstop,
Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. Left-hand batter waits. Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The wind of the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 12th of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 6-1.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. Unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
And next up for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind and the pitch. In the air, left field. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 on with 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Javier Baez. Into center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the right fielder, Rick Witherspoon.
Now here is number 75. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Detroit, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Christopher Morel.
Go back to Chicago.
3-2 on the way. Out to short. Gets it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Edwin Rios, the next Cub to hit. 3-1 now. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And now the lefty. Line drive. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Mancini.
Here's some real power at the plate. Trey Mancini. Ball to strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
He was all over that one. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Next pitch is downstairs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 down. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. And he deals. And a count 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Mancini around third. 1 run across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Comes through with the RBI. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball. Caught it out front and lipped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
In Happ up to hit. The pitch. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Tigers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
2-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's a big power threat. Ryan Kreidler. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. The wind of the pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Puts the squeeze on it, and that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 7-1. Top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
1-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Round second, digging for third. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. The pitch.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
The pitch. That's a ball. Suzuki at third with nobody out. And that's ball 4.
The batter, number 7.
So they're at the corners now. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Out towards left center. Badu makes the play. Runner tags from third. Play it home. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
The third baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Here comes a pitch. To short, could be 2. There's 1.
That's it out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the DH, Edwin Rios. Kicks and deals. And that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting. The first
Just a
baseman,
simple, soft
Ray
liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. High in the air, out to right. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 8 and the Tigers 1. Back at Comerica Park.
Leading up
Now it's the
for the
shortstop,
Tigers.
Nick Maton.
the shortstop, Nick Maton.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Ripped on a line to center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
Adrian Sampson out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Adbert Alzolay.
And you know, bullpen guys can
Number
struggle sometimes
73,
when they're called upon with big
Adbert
leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
7, second baseman, Jonathan.
Next to hit, Jonathan Scope. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. Right side. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here is Austin Meadows. Runner leads away at second. And that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Tigers leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and the leadoff man aboard.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So man aboard, Yan Gomes, the next Cub to hit. Center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. A switch hitter batting right. Bellinger at first, 1 gone. In the air out to center. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Here's a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jason Foley.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Nico Horner. Check swing, didn't go. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Out towards right center field, and that is that. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 game.
7th inning stretch.
Welcome back, and now the first baseman, Javier Baez.
The first baseman, Javier Baez.
And a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Got him. That's out number 2.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Roger.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And welcome back. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. That one missed. Tigers bullpen with some action. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And now it's filled up.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. That one off the mark. 3-1. Swanson gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now a full count.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
And now the DH, Edwin Rios. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Scope. How about that double play?
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And here's the first baseman, Trey Mancini. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And that's the third out.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it drops foul into the corner.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
2.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Nick Maton digs in now. And a pitch. So now 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Happ pulls it down, and that is that. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So digging in, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Right-handed reliever. Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now, Yan Gomes. At the belt and fires. And it's even up. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Matt Whistler getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's two down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Man at first, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game. Gomes off of first with two away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a two-out double. Scope with a relay home, the tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. High to the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Cubs 8 and the Tigers 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. The 1-1. There's the strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Popped up. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's Austin Meadows. There's a strike. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the series on the road.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.